Give me all the luck. Here we go. Siphon it. Crush it down. Turn it into the run. What do we got? Yeet. We've had 2 soul hearts for like 3 runs in a row at the start, I'm pretty sure. It's a meme. Been pretty busy the last month and a half, so I've been not up in the memes, that's for sure. Really good trinket for the start, though. I gotta say. One of the best early game trinkets. I love how happy Isaac looks when he jumps. It's the happiest Isaac looks in this game is when he jumps. Bunch of content cows. Get in there. Get in there. I got a finger to point at you. Flopping around. Hey, see, man, how you doing? Going pretty good. Hard to hit. Ugh. Baby. Let's go see what we can find. Boo. I can't wait for people to like watch these videos on YouTube when the music is taken out because I'm recording them locally without the music tracks, and you don't have the background music to make sense. I'm just like, what is wrong with this guy? Plenty of keys. It's funny. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I do ridiculous stuff and say ridiculous things. Doesn't make any sense without music. Money. Very good. Dun, dun, ding, ding. Dodge two of my boogers, you motherfucker. Finger damage is scaled, but it's still really low no matter what. Constant. Really good for clearing poops and fires though. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. A little bit of tear rate out of that. There's plenty of synergies. Only a few that aren't good. We want the black handle. We want... That's fine. Burning basements with the super secrets in a weird spot. Nice. Aw. Oh, we bring them over. Oh my god, it's amazing. You can bring the booger tears over while after they pop off. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Bad Synergy's kid, like Ipecac. Because then the tears come out near you sometimes. And they're just hard to control. Well, because like, you know, you're trying to like turn, like fire a shot and like it like puts it over there. You know, like it's hard to explain. It's just... Anything that makes a explosive shot unpredictable is not great. And I really like that you can take a booger that pops off a dead body and move it with this though. That's fucking sweet. Hey Dark, how you doing? Thank you. Wow. Give me a dead cat, I'll fucking give me like a Judas Shadow. Your health though. Can I get some of that? Did Raku. Nice. And another one. Come on. Come on, buddy. Help me out. Yeah, bro. Right here. Right here. Right here. Hey. Whoa. Not bad. Totally avoidable. We don't go in the item room, so we're looking for more options always. He's gonna drop a rune, of course. I can't reach it. Hmm. Nice bait mask. Right now. What the fuck did you just say? 10 out of 10 voice acting. Come on, temperance. Oh. His voice is awesome. I prefer the unedited version of his voice. If you can watch it. They altered it for the movie and it's not good. Oh yeah, we could jump for it. Maybe. Yeah, we should be able to do it. Do I need it? It's better than the 2 hearts, I guess. Oh yeah. And we need the secret, which can't be... Well, it could be there. Hold on. No, I can't. Come on, nickel. Why you make me choose? Really good though. Don't have many keys, but I would so much rather have anything but that fucking item. So sick of seeing Curse of the Tower. Let's make that the most common item in the game. Literally, it is, by the way. Hey. Seaman returns.
Apparently I was subbed for 8 months out of the 4 years I've followed you.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. Let's get some hearts in the chat. Jump in there! Can I not do it because it's a fire? What? What is going on? You can't do it. I've never seen this before. I didn't know you couldn't do it. And how you doing, Mogmun? Get in there! I want the penny! Aw. I thought maybe the penny was blocking me. No, don't give up, Isaac! Get in there. You could do it. You could do it. Ah. You got that. This is not possible, dude. I mean, we just don't do the negative because it's not really that fun. No extra items. God damn it. This is so aggravating. Why would it be like this? Working on commissions. Oh yeah, man. Hope it's all going well. I need you to blow up all the mushrooms for me. Not the poison ones. Oh my god. Alright, alright. Let's stop fucking around now. It just Al just did, but I was hoping to maybe get a devil deal or something with a... I mean, that's a pretty nice upgrade. Pretty solid upgrade right there. Fuck you, fire. Yeah. Still one coin, pretty much. Oh, maybe. You got it. Why would he have it? Hey Minecraft, what's going on, dude? We made our halfway to 500 goal, so I put on all the beard ornaments. Speaking of which, we're gonna dye our beard also sometime soon, possibly tomorrow, but I have to go to the DMV tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Temperance. Poggers. So what we do here is it's probably not going to work because it's in a weird spot than where it would be by default, like where it spawns in an arcade. You want to set yourself right in the very center. You can kind of look at my hair is symmetrical, and you can see that it's pretty much in the center of there. And then you want to go off to the right or left, like a pixel or two. And you go down, say, I don't know, right about there. And if you do it right, you actually get stuck on the machine, and you'll hit it about 3 times without taking damage. Obviously, we didn't get it, but... You fucker. You couldn't just give it to me, huh? Let me go back and get stuff. Yay! Alright, Alges. Let's see what you got. No! No! Yeah, we had so many other ways to heal. First, I was hoping to maybe make a lot more out of that. Yeah. Lovely. What color? Oh, sorry, purple is the color. Because we have some purple dye left over. Whoa, boy. I actually don't mind that speed down. I like 1.8, 1.7 speed more than 1.9 and up. Your health. I mean, like, my damage is not great, but it's not terrible. Justice demands retribution. Another strength. Magic much pillars. Up. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Managed to go everywhere except the rooms we want to. The anarchy on your keys? Yeah, that means it's hard mode. It's your visual cue. Yeah. Fucking 4 fat bats, like a fat dick. May as well. Pentagram. Yeah, probably. Fine. That's good. Max tier rate. Fine with me. Sadly, that's not going to help us find... Oh, it did help us find the secret. Oh, lucky us. I'm just blind. Nice. Oh, baby, come on. Team sail me, brah. Team sail me, brah. Oh, the double steam. What else is in the shop? Please, no angel room. Let me get rid of this heart so I can go in that challenge room. Would be very, very nice. This chub likes smoke. Yeah. Sorry, flight. And we will go over yeah. We do have one piece of gup from the tail. Go in the challenge room like I wanted. Yeah, the one piece of guppy is our only piece of flight right now. Guppy head. Ultra instinct. Nah, that shit out of here. Nice bill for marriage. Hey, Sartin, how you doing? Yes, I am. Only new rooms. Yeah, my mega only goes off on rooms that you haven't been in yet. Some cultures' jewelry is a publicly worn and attract potential mates. That's exactly what this is about. Single and ready to mingle. God damn it. I just don't see it on the ground for some reason. It's like blind to me because it's such a bad item. It's blind? You mean invisible? Shut up. You're blind to me. You're an asshole. Switch got a booster pack. Boom, 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 boom. Battery and shop free battery. Okay, thank you. Damn Bone, how you doing by the way? Alright, use that fucking thing. Stop picking it up. A tone. We don't need money, so let's go ahead and do this. Get a little bit of luck out of that. Ooh. Oh yeah, 2 luck out of that. Very nice, very nice. We really don't need the counterfeit, so I guess we'll take this for some free mapping. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not like made of bombs, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that anyway, just on the up chance there's a magic much. There's not. What's a console? Harder to play on Switch than PC. Something about the screen size ratio feels a little wrong. You never need to get luck. That's a fairly recent. I think that was like the second booster pack you started getting luck from donating, and because of how little you can usually donate on average, you don't see it very often anyway. But yeah, you do get the downside though is it also increases your angel room chance. So if you're gonna donate and you don't want an angel room, don't donate until you're done with the boss. If you boost your angel room chance and you get some fucking like, you know, terrible item when you're looking for guppy or whatever. Remapping, yeah, Bob, well, at least the compass effect. If you go back and forth in a room with the Liberty Cap, eventually, of the 3 effects that you get randomly, one of them is the compass effect, so there you go. Now we know where everything is. If you have like a map item that shows the map and you have the Liberty Cap and it shows the whole compass like this, it'll stay forever. So it's an easy way to get some free mapping. We're gonna go to the library first and then the shop. Hopefully get some money along the way. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Get our free orbital by using this. Book of Revs. As long as it's not like Necrop 2 and Womb 2 when you use it, we'll force a horseman as the boss, and we'll get a meat cube for it or whatever. Okay, to the shop. Get the restock. Restock. I said like look for money. I don't know why I said that. We don't need money. Thank you for the follow, Crazy. Appreciate that. Yee. Oh, there it is. I can't see him. He's invisible. Wombat shit cubes. Aliens. Ho ho! Is it Eden Blessing time, boys? Is it time for the return of Eden Blessing runs? I probably should have not taken that. I don't think it'll matter. I think I can work around that, actually. Although I might, if I see the hourglass very soon, I might use it. I really don't want that. It makes things harder than it has to be. When did we get it? We got it after the converter. So what you can do to skip any item when you have restock is that you have to imagine there's like a queue of items and a list as to what's coming next. We're leaving the room to like save our location because there's going to be a hourglass coming up soon. If you buy any passive item, you skip down one item in that queue of items that's coming up. So we're going to skip right past the tarot cloth. Now, the tarot cloth could pop up again now between these items because it gets redistributed since you don't technically have it now. If things work out, we'll just see the hourglass and then we'll be all set. There it is. And we got a battery for sale. Beautiful. Perfect. And so there you go. There's an item we don't want. And I kind of went too over the top buying items. We're going to have to go back in time and make our way back up to that, but it's okay. So that was after the... Hold on, let me adjust this window real quick. I think that was after the Humble Bundle.
Cancel returns.
1 year already. Nice.
Well, starting... If you... Let's say you... Like how I'll show you, Bob. If you stick around for like the next hour, you'll see how it all unfolds. If you like walk into the shop with the hourglass, then everything is predictable after that point. If you buy the hourglass out of the shop, it messes up the item pool and it makes it very hard to tell what's happening next. So you can like kind of predict sort of what you're gonna see by like buying a few items and seeing an hourglass and then using it after you see, like, if you don't have restock and you're using the hourglass to like exhaust through the roll machine, you keep bombing it over and over just to see what's in there, and you're gonna go back in time in case there's nothing good. You don't know exactly what you're gonna see if you didn't buy the hourglass. So you only can tell what was coming up if you buy the hourglass, and then it's all predictable. Because it's like, like I said, imagine that there's a long list of items in the shop, but only when you have restock. And you just kind of like go through it. I don't know how to, it's confusing. It's not too... Alright, did I actually buy an item? I think I bought a bomb just now, so we should be able to buy this. Hero cloth is good. We're gonna start going back and forth. Oh shit, hold on. I don't want to skip anything on accident. Like buying that pill, skip the item. We're gonna skip the boom. And I don't want that, so we're gonna go ahead and... This is just how you customize without... Like, once we get the Meeseeks box, I'll be able to handle this much easier. I can just move the items out of here, and eventually they won't show up anymore. And speaking of moving things out of here, let me get this out of here. Yeah, right now we're looking for Meeseeks box. Motherfucker. You know what? Just take it. That one's not so aggravating. There we go. So that's why we got the Meeseeks box. Meeseeks box is going to let us move everything we don't want out of the way. Don't like chaos right now, so we're gonna move it over here. Try to, at least. So now I'm not worried about skipping items or anything like that, and I kind of don't want that just yet. Later on, I'm not too worried about it, but... Same with the backpack. There's gonna be quite a few items. Because we've taken so many items now, you're gonna start seeing a bunch of items in a row of things I usually don't take yet. We'll be taking the backpack later, but just not right now. There's too many, if I get like a blank card, Yara, Perthrow type thing going on, the book bag makes it very annoying to switch between the stuff. So I prefer to leave it there for now until I'm completely ready for that. We have the tarot cloth. I mean, we have the starter deck. When you have a starter deck, well, I've seen quite a few streamers, even very savvy streamers, I don't want to name names, they get very nervous about this interaction. And actually, I'll show you with a card that doesn't matter. I kind of want to keep this Wheel of Fortune, but if you have a card on you, like let's say you had the Yara blank card, you had a starter deck, and you decide to buy this without dropping your card, it's going to turn your card into a pill right there. But if you drop your card on the ground before picking it up, like this card right here, it'll stay fine. So if you take the starter deck first, it's safe. As long as you drop the card you want to save on the ground. I should have put a card on the ground in this room to show you that it wouldn't switch into a pill when I picked up the baggie. I kind of forgot to do that. Nice. Alright, now we're kind of hoping for moving box. Because it's getting a little messy in here. You can see the items up to 3 times, except for Diplo. Diplo is unique for some reason. You can only see it twice. But I've already touched it, so we're only going to see it that one time. But every other item, because I'm not actually physically touching it, the Meeseeks is pulling it out. You can see it up to 3 times. So we are not quite there, as you can tell. Still quite a few items here that we got to skip. We're gonna leave the room real quick so that we can create a safe spot. It's like, because the hourglass takes you back in time, I like to leave the room and re-enter the room when I've got things set the way I like it. So if I fuck up, I can just go back to this point. It's aggravating. There it is. All right, good. And we've got a giant room right next to us. This is a really nice setup. Really nice layout. What I want to do is get a pedestal item, but nothing bad, so I gotta kind of do it one at a time. There we go. And that's fine. Let's get the Meeseeks box. Like I said, the more items that we take that we want. There we go. Alright, so we are done with shop items. No, we're not. We just saw 2 non-shop items for no reason, I guess. Alright. No one knows. No one knows why that just happened. I really don't know why that just happened. I've seen it happen a few times where that happens. It just decides to show you a couple item items and then it goes back to the shop items a little bit. I don't know. Alright. So the point we're at now is I can make as many items as I want. I have the book bag, I have the crooked penny, and I have the hourglass. If you have the crooked penny and the hourglass at the exact same time in both item slots, I can use the crooked penny to see if it works, and if it does work, I can go back in time and know that it's going to work and double any item in the game. Including Diplo, including Eden Blessing. What we need now is Eden Blessing. By itself, all alone, secluded. And we have a couple chests, but we don't have a Yera. The easiest way to make a Yera, and it's not even really that easy, would be to use this to make pills, because this is a weird interaction here. You have some kind of item that doesn't exhaust item pool. No, it's just regular the way the game works. When you have the starter deck and the pill baggie, the items that you make swap from the deck of cards and the pill bottle. So this is making pills because it's trying to force a card into your hand and the card's getting turned into pills. And it's trying to force a pill into your hand, the pill gets turned into cards. Apparently, that's how it's working. But when you drop a pill on the ground, unlike when you use a regular deck of cards, it will give you just cards, but a pill has a chance of turning into runes when it drops to the ground and converts. So what we're going to do here is stand on this battery. I'm actually going to move all this stuff out of the room real quick. again. I don't think we had a 48-hour energy pill. It would be nice if we did, though. I could see if maybe we have one, but did I put it? There it is. I mean, if we have a 40-hour energy pill, shit, we're set. I don't think we do, though. But every time I pick up another pill now, it's dropping the last pill I had on the ground, and those pills all have a chance of converting into runes. Right there is a rune. Is it the Yera we hope for? They all move together too, it's just one of the way it works. Boink! It's a Hoglaws. So not the most exciting thing, but it is consistent. Yeah, see man, we're gonna start doing some more Eden Blessing runs. Honestly, some of the runs are so tediously boring. I literally fall asleep. I've been reading about some of it. It has to do with like your neural pathways literally learning something so much that it becomes like invisible to you. And 4,000 hours of this game I think did it. And there's just times where I go into autopilot and it's just like, it's like being road hypnotized. Like I can't, it doesn't matter what's going on in the game, I will literally start falling asleep. Really kind of unfortunate. It's okay, at this point I'm just gonna pile them up. Because we need a per throw too, probably. Dice shard would be really nice too. If you're actually looking for a dice shard, you want to use the pill bottle because the pill bottle only gives you cards and dice shard counts as a card. Give luck up. That's fun. How high should we go with this luck? Going to like 30 luck is about as much as you're going to notice of anything. Oops. $100. In the year 2929. God damn it. Stop sharp plugging ourselves here. I'm gonna go with 50. 100 just takes too long. How you doing tonight, Radioactive? Good to see you, man. Mr. Meeseeks does remove items from the pool. It just doesn't count as you touching them. So every time you see an item in the shop, you can see it up to 3 times without touching it. Once you see it without touching it 3 times, it won't show up again, even if you don't touch it. So Meeseeks is cycling through it, not counting as touching it. Alright, let's see if we got the Perth row anywhere. Oh boy. Alright, to clean this up, we're gonna look for an ace of anything. No, of... not of anything, an ace of spades is actually what we need. There's a chance of having more batteries. In fact... let's see, what's in here? Already fly. Alright, we gotta adjust some stuff here. Free? I didn't want to buy that. Greed dropped out of a... oh shit.
And Z returns.
Didn't we just do this a few days ago? Weird.
You might have. They did update the sub notification thing just the other day, so maybe it popped up again for you. And Z, thank you so much, man. See, man, we had... excuse me. See, man, we had a keeper spawn out of a shopkeeper that I blew up. We got the Steam sale from the first shop that we bought. Yeah, lucky. Super lucky. This is the hard part, is just waiting for this to happen. There's nothing we can do to rush this. I mean, this is the way to rush this. There's things we could have done if we got lucky and got like a 48-hour energy pill, and then I could have blew up a room full of a million batteries. You know what? I'm sick of sharp plugging myself. Let's do this. We've got access to batteries, so it's not like we need to sharp plug ourselves. This way I can just spam the button and reach out a little bit. The shop pool will not sell us runes. The only time you ever see runes in the shop is because of the exact same interaction I'm explaining right here. Because pills being transverted or converted into cards can turn into runes. If you have a pill for sale in the shop and you buy a starter deck, sometimes you'll see a rune in the shop because it was a pill that turned into a rune. But you won't ever see a rune spawn from just buying cards. You can buy cards for an hour straight and you won't see a rune. You can see a dice shard, which a lot of people think is a rune because it looks unique like the runes, but it's not. Hey, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a tears up. We have tears up? Beep, beep. Back it up. Ah, get that shit out of here. Suicide King, yeeks. Ah, it doesn't do anything. Transverted, yeah. What a word. What are these? Degas. Well... Hmm. A little frustrating when it just doesn't happen. There's nothing you can do. The other thing we could really do, I mean, I guess we could fill up a room. Yeah, but I have no way of hurting myself, so it would have to be inside the curse room. Or maybe there's a like blue flame in here. There's a red poop in here. That'll work. Okay, we can do that. So instead, I feel like, you know, we're getting a little unlucky here. What I'm gonna try to do is fill this room up with a bunch of shit, literally, and... Ooh, wait. I want that temperance. Roll it with a dice shard. Or a cracked dice that I'll make with Mom's box. Because, like, we have no idea when we might see the rune we want. It could just be now, it could be, you know, 20 minutes, but we know that we're gonna see a cracked dice eventually. It's like going to happen. Then we can use that cracked dice to roll that room with the red poops. Problem is I don't have any. I gotta find a Hierophant or something.
Sneaky fat ninja. Welcome back to my
3+ years
realm.
already? Realms.
3 years, man. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be going back and forth like this a little bit to try to... Sometimes the trinkets are gonna spawn directly underneath me, and if you do it right, because you have the item held above your head, you'll knock any trinket that spawns away. I'm not doing it very well right now. I'm invisible and I can't see myself, maybe. Not able to do it right now. Not very well. There's a way to keep the battery clear and try to maximize time that you're actually getting new trinkets. Ugh, aggravating. Smell the dice, please. That was so many times. My favorite is the new marbles item that makes you gulp randomly, and I always forget I have it, and I'll gulp crack dice using that, and it's like, oh fuck. A lot of these I don't really want. I'm just getting them out of the way. Some of them I don't want at all. I'm avoiding them. Like, you know, we don't want a left hand swallowed. We don't want a toenail swallowed. Want to move the butter out of here. We move this out of here. Move the left hand out of here. We didn't get the curved horn. So there's a couple trinkets left. We should probably try to see if we can find anything good. I forget what else. Where's the rainbow worm at? I think we're gonna move everything else with the box now. I ruined it by taking that fucking electric thing. Oh god. Okay. Plan B. How many blessings? I don't know. Tons. An obscene amount. Nah, we don't need to farm money with the swell thing. In fact, I don't want to make any bigger mess in that room as I will be taking damage. Now we're making some runes. So keep an eye out for black rune too. There's a curved horn, but we don't need it. Our damage is gonna be fine. Oh, I see black rune on my Said the words black rune. Where? Where was it? A blank rune. There it is. Very nice. Great, perfect. So many flies, right? Day guys ain't bad. Not like the best thing to find, but it's not terrible. What's that? God damn it! I can't see it anymore. Well, we don't need this anymore. We don't even need the fucking nonsense mess in here, so we could just go like. Take it somewhere else. I don't want a room without, yeah. I don't want that many gaps in the ground and stuff. Hello. Doodle 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 doo. Another day, guys. Hans's. Anza's. Can't find a fucking rune to save my life, the one that we need. It's crazy. Not one year, not one per throw. Wow. Hey, alright, we got a per throw. Progress. Progress. Ooh. Like a battery. You'd be so kind with a million sacks to give me one battery, thank you. Another black rune. Oh good God. dun, 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 dun. Fuck a hog of laws. Hello. And Elwaz is all over the place. Yay! Alright. Now if we're lucky, one of these chests will actually have an item in it. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Still have one more chance though with the left hand. Which I put somewhere. There it is. Nope. I need to use this, I think, because it's gonna be nasty in that room, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. Good. God damn it. All right. Blank card. Charges. Why do I keep picking this fucking thing up? So, look at these tears. Alright, now we gotta do some cleanup here. Alright. Go grab the IV bag. Let's try size. We need battery on the ground somewhere. Something. Thank you. You know what? Well. He's doing his job. We use the backpack for later. I don't like backpack with the blank card because it makes swapping the cards kind of annoying. What we need to do actually is push them away. So, just like the items in the shop, you can see them 3 times. Most items that come out of chests are also like that. So, because we can see 3 Stevens, and we know Steven's next. Oh, you didn't touch a Tammy head? Okay. If you leave the room and re-enter, it kind of resets that list of items you've seen in the chest. And so you can go ahead and get yourself 3 Stevens. And not that it matters, but you could, like, you know, give yourself 3 of pretty much anything. If you were really desperate to get an extra soul heart, you could give yourself 2 flights. Loves a lot. 3 bumbos. And of course, the most important, the 1, the 2, the 3. The champions have arrived at Hive. It's Ebles. Triple team. And of course, you need to get as many boss brains as you can. We've already seen boss brain twice, probably, so there's only gonna be 1. You could give yourself 3 rune bags, so you're having 3 rune bags, or, you know, 3 runes dropping every few rooms. This is not necessary. Now I gotta grab the Perth row. So we'll be just kind of, at this point, we don't want to make the room too messy. I just want to find an Eden Blessing. And be able to clear it out. Hey.
Oh, a ridiculous game break. What a surprise, lol.
Shark Punch returns.
Shark Punch, thank you so much, man. Because we are invisible with the camo pants, I'm definitely not taking guillotine. It makes it even harder to tell where the hell your body is. I thought that was it. Birdie always kind of reminds me of Eden Blessing. Yeah, we're gonna refill our Eden Blessings with money. I just realized I don't know where my money equals power glasses are. Hold on. I see them. Oh shit.
Streaking like it's naked.
Sergeant Dragonbane, welcome to the Night Realm.
Money equals power. Shoot. I just realized I can't wear these with my fucking... things on. There you go. No. Ruin my fun. My everyday officer retire. This has been a while since we played. They got pushed around. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. The other way to do this, which is what I think I'm going to do, I know we took a lot of time to make those chests. The nice thing about doing that is you kind of get to run through a whole bunch of items, because it takes a while usually to get to the Eden Blessing. The other thing we can do is get, like, let's see, I need... Hold on. $400 damage. Trying to run through as many items as we can this way, because I'm going to go into the shop and start buying until I see Eden Blessing. And it's actually much easier that way, because then I can moving box everything that we bought out of there. It'll be one single item. I can use Meeseeks box to pull it out and get it all by itself. But what I need to do is get some pedestal limbs in here now. I can swap. Well, what I was going to do I need to do that? Maybe not, actually. Never mind what I was going to say. I'll just do it this way. I was going to go with something else and like roll this room, but there's no point. The problem with rolling this room is you would see a ton of items and probably get close to the Eden Blessing, but you're really likely to just see the Eden Blessing, which you don't want to do. Not yet. Also, just to be a little safe, we're gonna move the hourglass in here. For some reason, if I like bought it, you know, I could go back in time and fix it. He's the fastest thing alive. Be-do-do-do. I can't see it. I can't see what is for sale. I don't think so. I can't roll that yet. Fuck it. Yeah, I can't roll it. Alright, I think that means it might be time for backpack. Magical mushroom. Dun 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 dun. Sissy. Unbridled hatred. Pumbo's fun, bro. Kabumbo. Has that game out yet? Fuck fruitcake. Legend of Bumbo. Net crash, no. TLC for Half-Life 3. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Awesome. That actually would be good news. Save the embarrassment. Can't see. Super Meat Boy. Do, 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 do. Any day now. Ugh. It'd probably help, but I don't want to go look for it. Best trinket for this is actually the duct tape. And they'll just stay in a nice position out of your way all the time. Once you align them correctly. Capricorn. Ugh. Lethal spewer. Hey, listen. Dad bombs. Why are you sad, buddy? You like the best bombs in the game. $29. I'm a fun guy. Hello there. I'm gonna bypass some of these used items because I just don't want to ever see them make a mess. There's no point. We're lucky. Let's get the Eden blessing soon. Oh my. Alrighty. How much you can't wait to play Seeing Bumbo is your favorite familiar? Yep. Well, starting if you pick up tarot cloth or car battery, you'll start double rolling through these items and you won't see half the items in the game or more. We've made sure to avoid all of them for that specific reason. That's why we're going to see every item in the game this way. Yes, I'm trying to keep the scope of items very small here. Nah, I didn't actually want to take that. Ruin my cool tears. Just swallowed the no trinket. Hello, hello, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Double shot. I go find a nice empty room for this. All right. Well, these are the 2 items you need. You walk in here and drop your stuff. You walk in here and you use it. Oh, look, it failed. Okay. Alright, use it again. And we know it worked that time, so. For example, we'll leave the penny there this time. Now you can see that it worked that time. Again. So we know that we do this. And I already messed up because I need to, well, hold on. Now I just gotta make sure it actually does it again. I'm worried because we picked up a battery and I really don't know if that affects it. Very good. I don't like doubling the Eden blessing correctly. I like doubling Diplos and then using those to double the Eden blessings directly. They even get Eden blessings. They're just an item. We already have it waiting for us. Okay, so Actually, the best there. Alright, we're back and ready to do our thing. You know it works that time. Nice. Ah, it's not charged. What have I done? Don't like how there's nothing on the ground. I had to make sure, you know. No, Sidlord, they changed that in the last booster pack. It no longer does that. You leave? Oh my god. Give me something I can fucking see on the ground that gets doubled, please. Okay. I don't want to keep those on the ground because they'll always be. Well, we're ready. Not gonna work. Make sure there's no items in the room. How many have you taken? I don't know. Enough to not worry about this for a long time. Would take like fucking 300 days, dude. Problem is, you're gonna notice we're gonna start lagging because they're gonna start overlapping and going into weird spots, and we're gonna have to make sure we try to avoid that. So it's already time to start. I'm gonna start keeping count. Every 10 is one match, one game. Hey Pure, how you doing? So if you're not familiar with why we're doing this, if you've never seen the stream before or seen someone do a bunch of Eden Blessing tricks, they've changed how this works in the past booster pack. It used to be that if you did something like this and you started the next run, you would start with as ever many Eden Blessings as you took. They didn't like that, I guess. This is a trick that we figured out in the stream over 3 years ago now. And it's been adjusted, and now it's an official, you know, they've adjusted to the point where that you have to accept this is what they want from the item at its maximum use, because instead of, right, you can, they carry over now. Instead of all of them activating at once on the next run, only 10 will activate for the next run, and the rest carry over for runs after that. So no longer do you start with hundreds or 50 or 30 Eden Blessings, you only start with 10, but they carry over, which makes this very easy to get a whole bunch of runs in a row with extra items. And like I said, this is how they've adjusted the game. This has been patched, looked over, coded, accepted. Not an exploit anymore. It's not a. This is the mechanic of the game. So that's out the window now. I did this when we found this trick. I only kept doing it to bring light to it, because I figured they would nerf it in the ground to stop it. There's millions of ways they can stop this from happening. They must like it enough to not want to change it completely. So we are going to treat it as if it's just a regular mechanic in the game, and this is just what they want you to do with it. This is the right way to use it. I guarantee they could just make it so that you could only start with one item extra every run. Nope, you can't do multiple Eden Blessings. It's easy. I'm sure it'd be easy if they wanted to do something with it. The old way with the hourglass, yeah, you can't. The old way you used to just. The way that this used to work, you just had to touch them, and then if you used an hourglass to go back in time, it still counted as having touched it. Now, you need to touch it and accept it. You can't go back in time.
Ninja Raw returns.
You're cheating, Mr. Streamer. They only kept it because gamers would be very, very angry if they got rid of it.
Yep.
Don't kid yourself, you dirty world record cheater, angry face.
That's right.
Face with steam from nose, face with steam from nose, face with steam from nose.
Face with steam from nose. Yeah, the item tracker is based on how big of the window I put it as, and I'm not going to make it big enough to accept all this, so just realize that we're taking a lot of these. I have no idea how much until I get sick of it. Possibly like an hour's worth. Who knows? What about? Alright, Ninja, have a good night, man. Maybe I'll even have to continue this tomorrow for like an hour at the start of the stream. I don't know if I can do much more of this, honestly. I was kind of falling asleep just getting this set up. Okay, now I'm going to run through the middle and kind of bump into a lot of these and hopefully see if there's any sticking underneath each other. They like to get tricky and hide underneath each other, and then there's this huge mess. The game gets super laggy because there's like hundreds of Eden Blessings underneath one Eden Blessing. Alright, let's go. I think we're good. Hey, Daddy, how you doing, man? Going all right? Face to Steve from Nose. Oh, I got wrecked by that. Bot thought it was a link. Yes, we found this on stream. Quite by accident, actually. We found this by having a build that was absolutely ridiculous. And every time I shot my tears, the game would crash. And we just happened to walk into an item room with an Eden Blessing and picked it up. And then I like walked a few rooms away and was fighting, and then I hit my tears again and crashed the game. And I was like, fuck. Went back in, grabbed the Eden Blessing again, even though we didn't need it. I was like, oh, I don't need that. Start the next run, and we had 2 extra items besides, and I was like, oh shit, Eden Blessing stack. And then we just kind of figured out after that, like, ways to force it to happen. There was a lot of shenanigans with how the hourglass used to interact with the shop and the donation machine, which they fixed, but that's kind of what led to learning that you just had to touch it with the hourglass, which is no longer the case. Now you have to pick it up. And honestly, once you get down to it, this way is almost faster than the hourglass because it's easy to carry these 2 Diplos on you. You don't have to use the hourglass like at all. It just takes time to go back in the room and run back in. You're doing much less running around actually this way once you get it all set up. We've already done about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of this. It took us about like an hour, or no, it took us like 2 hours of doing this roughly to get almost 1,000 of them. They patched the hourglass in the shop, they sure did. You can't do the donation machine anymore with the hourglass very easily. You can still do it, but it's just not easy, and it takes a long time, and it's really fucking tedious and annoying. Still, faster than doing it the old-fashioned way. I'd have to show it. It's a little too hard to explain in words. Yep. Which is why we're going to continue this tomorrow, guys, because I want to collect as many of these as I can. Since we took that long ass time to get the setup going. I know some people are going to be a little upset because you want to see the end of the run with the tiers we have, but all I can say is it's not going to be all that impressive. We're going to walk into rooms and everything's going to die before I can even shoot my tiers. We have 600 damage and toxic shock. Well, 1,000 Eden Blessings would take us to 2,000, you know, it's like 100. We would need 10,000. Guarantee getting to, not guarantee, but you know, to work to 2,000. That would take fucking 30 hours. Nope, it's 10 each time. So every run, until we run out of them, we'll have 10. Are there any save data file? I'm sure someone could figure out what file like keeps track of this. It's got to be some like exterior file, because that's what My theory on why this used to work with the hourglass was that it was like on the same save file as the donation machine stuff. So like you like donate and then go back in time with your hourglass. It didn't actually change the donation machine. Just like when you picked up an Eden blessing and went back in time, it didn't actually change how many Eden blessings you picked up. But ever since the last booster pack, they definitely changed that. So both donation machines and Eden blessings don't get affected by the hourglass now. I'm sure, yeah, like I said, I'm sure someone can figure it out. I'm sure someone can make like a mod that says how many Eden blessings you've stacked in one run. Pretty easily. If someone had the motivation to do that. Most people don't, because most people don't even know about this trick, even though I've done it for 3 years straight. Some other streamers use it too. Most of them are pretty good about giving me credit. Not that it matters, I'm just saying it's like nice to be acknowledged sometimes. Kitty wants water. I want some food. Also, I'm gonna fucking pass out. We have literally nothing except for stuff that takes time to make, so it's gonna be interesting. Middle of the fucking night. So that was like 20 minutes. I got a lot more to do with this. And we're gonna do it tomorrow. If you're new to the stream and you've never been here before, please do hit that follow button. We're here every single day, 1,421 days in a row. We are coming up on 4 years stream straight. Every single day. If you want to help support the stream, we already got to $250 today. We're going to try to do another $250 tomorrow. Because we really do need this money. If you're not familiar with why we need the money or anything like that, I can go over real quick. It's been a few weeks since I kind of talked about it. My mom had a stroke not too long ago. And me and my sister take care of her. She's on a fixed income. Extra money that I can make from you guys and your support is what lets us live. And so if you want to help support the stream, that would be very, very amazing of you. You can always just hit that follow button, that sub button if you're a Twitch or an Amazon Prime member. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're uploading videos. Seth is back. We had an accident and Hurt is back, but he's back and he'll be uploading the rest of the videos soon. Thanks, Flamin' Pingu. Better Shark Punch. No problem, Bob. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Kind of finishing this one little rotation as I do my goodbyes. But that is going to do it for us, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Isaac. Thank you again for all the support, you guys. Really, today was amazing. I don't know how much this helps. Alright, that's good enough. There it is. Now remade just like it should be. Was the one? Wait. Ooh. So what I did there was move all the temporary files that get created whenever you crash the game in the save directory. which is what I did last time, but I think last time it didn't actually fix it. I think last time we had to mess with the, or I think I just rebooted last time. It's always hard to pinpoint because I go through the same fucking steps like a million times. Sometimes random parts of that fixes it. So we want to get 1,000 of these. Someone said it's going to take like almost 2 hours. I think we did like maybe 20 minutes after they said that, so we would have to go until it says like 3 hours and 40 minutes from the counter or something like that. Nearly 20. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going a little bit laggy here, so I think we might have an Eden Blessing trapped underneath. Which means after I collect these, I gotta go run around and try to see if we can bop it out and find which one it is. You can see a slight bit of lag whenever we're moving around. That's usually a good sign that there's a lot more items in this room than it looks like. Or we're just getting lag for something else. But I doubt that. It does enough time to see the warning signs. So we are gonna dye my beard tonight. Pretty soon actually. I've spent a lot of time doing that. We're not gonna be done collecting these before I dye my beard. Maybe maybe I'll be able to dye to collect these while I'm doing the dye. We're waiting for the dye to set too. Okay. Let's see. You sure? I guess not. I don't know. I don't know what that little bit of lag is. Oh my god, you can't hide it. That's incredible. There's times where I don't want to see that. Like when I'm breaking the game, there's shitloads of stuff on the floor and I'm just trying to find runes and whatnot. You know, like I'd rather just see them than know what's on the ground all around me. So talk to me, boys. What are you guys up to tonight? Hey Mike, how you doing, man? Eden Blessings, yes. Running paper for class. So, if you like collecting Eden Blessings, and this is the stream, because we're going to be doing this for over an hour probably. The more of these I take, the more it carries over to the next runs. We gotta collect 10,000. That's not true. Swear to God, there's a goddamn Eden Blessing underneath, and it's like a whole bunch of them trapped. If there's this weird lag, there's a visual bug just now where that didn't load fast. How do you get 2 Diplos? Book bag, hourglass, crooked penny. Use the crooked penny. If it works and doubles the item, you go back in time. Use the charge on a Diplo. If it doesn't work, you just get a new battery and try again. You don't need to use Diplos to do this at first. I only do that because I don't want to accidentally mess up and use the crooked coin to destroy the one Eden Blessing. Like a little buffer. And plus, making a whole bunch of Diplos means when you're actually in the collection phase like this, it's much easier, I find, to just walk in and drop a Diplo instead of having to worry about making the crooked penny work again. Can't wait for this to be uploaded to YouTube. I want, Seth, if you're there, when you're editing, I want all this to be uploaded unedited. Hours of just picking up Eden Blessings. Be back when I'm done. Well, we're gonna dye my beard pretty soon, so probably like 15 minutes. Take a little bit of setup for that. We gotta put down a tarp. Find the thing that I use, my poncho or whatever, to protect my clothes and body and dye. $156. About when we started collecting. I just wonder how long it takes to collect like a whole cycle. Not bad. like a minute 30. I estimate. We were able to, we collected a few without trying. I feel lag. I feel like there must be an Eden blessing hidden. You know what? I'm gonna start taking the ones on the left instead. We'll slowly move this thing to the right. That way I can systematically move the ones that I think have hidden underneath, maybe. Figure out. I'm actually just gonna like gut the middle right now. Guess not. We're getting such strange lag. Someone needs to make a mod, like a mod lets me pick up multiple items. I can harvest these. Stoic, thank you for the follow, man. It's been a while. You get unfollowed on accident? Diblas. That's just with the crooked penny hourglass. Could use that just to double up the Eden blessings themselves, but like I was saying, this feels a little bit more efficient. Having a bunch of diplos you can walk back to. We're gonna go around the perimeter because that's where the Eden blessings do end up stacking up, if they end up stacking up at all. Look at that. That one did stack up. See how it's like a little bit diagonal? So it was just about to start right there. Become a big mess. Another one. Hey Tom, you didn't miss it. Well, I mean you did miss it, but this is from the other night. We saved getting all these hidden blessings. I was too tired. I want to collect a whole bunch. All you missed was me trying to make the game work for the first 20 minutes. Wouldn't let me load in. Right there's another one that doubled up. And another. But this doesn't matter that we're getting a room full. It only is a problem when you keep going and, like I said, stack them up on top of each other and crash the game basically, and then you can't get back in. I don't know what you would do if that happened. You probably just have to restart. Streak. But that seems, in my opinion, that must be a bug, because normally when you fill a room up with items, there's a maximum item limit that you'll hit, and then it'll start deleting other items. And I've hit that limit plenty of times in other game breaks, but it seems like with Diplo, it's like bypassing that limit and just forcing more items in the room or something, you know, causing problems. Hey Lude, how you doing, man? Work our way through. Okay, I think that it is about that time for me to go tell April that I want to do my beard, because I don't want her to fall asleep and not be able to do it tonight. I think I'm going to finish this room, or I'll finish this other Diplo. What I use, well, this game break is from a different run, a different day, so you didn't miss anything really. Not tonight at least. The glowing hourglass and the crooked penny is how I duplicate the Diplos. Use the crooked penny to see if it works. If it does work, go back in time, save the charge for a room you want to double. If it doesn't work, just use it up. Another battery. And try again until you do get a double on it. And then once you do, use it to double your Diplos. If you, for some reason, used all your Diplo up because you needed it to get the game break in the first place, you can always just use the crooked penny book bag to double this room up. Takes a little bit longer in the long run. Making a room full of Diplos takes some time, but the amount of output you can put for doubling up a Eden Blessing is very efficient. Okay, well, that's probably Mom wanting to go to sleep, so I am going to finish this like I said. April's gonna get Mom right now. I'm gonna take a quick break and set up. Alrighty. Can't hear the music, but I don't want to put my headphones on. It'll be 30 minutes of me in silence. Talking to myself. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm a little bit farther away from the microphone. How's it sound? Okay. Oh. We're gonna spend the half an hour literally just sitting here with the die in our beard collecting Eden blessings. I'm gonna go shower. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do during that like 15-20 minutes I'm showering on stream. Maybe I'll try to find a good past broadcast to play or something. Or like a clip or I don't know, something. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to see if anyone, if you did donate, I wouldn't be able to hear it. I wouldn't be able to do the air guitar. Let's move something here, like that.
Excellent!
Blade with the $50. Thank you so much, man. I really, really, really appreciate that, dude. Get some hearts, get some hype in the chat. Synth, there's no limit in how many you can collect. There's a limit on how many you can start with now. So I'm gonna start every game with only 10 Eden blessings, but all the rest are gonna carry over for games after that. Thank you so much, Blade. Hope you are enjoying the show. Thanks for being here for the beard dying. I am like cocooned in this plastic thing. Completely. Just my head cut out. It's like wrapped around my chair. I can't move. I haven't actually probably cut myself out. I feel like trying to get my head out of the hole with my beard like this is gonna make a huge fucking mess. Yeah, no. We'll get plenty for the next run. It's only 10 at a time now. Warmonger, I can't move it. I can't move closer to the mic or move it around yet. I just have to sit here for another 20 minutes, whatever. How you doing tonight? I just dyed my beard, so I'm kind of stuck right here. I mean, I could go through and like change the settings for this, but I don't want to have to go back and change everything back. Little kitty. Candace is wondering what the hell's going on. So, did anyone actually start a timer for me? Please tell me someone actually did, because I really want to know when it's 30 minutes. I wasn't paying attention. Was it like in-game timer? Plus when I pause, it doesn't keep going. 2 minutes. Okay. It's like 10 cycles of this. Maybe we figured out it was like almost 2 minutes. I think. Face, but I can't. I can see the purple color now when I look down. I have a feeling it's going to be, again, where certain colors just don't pick up on my dark beard very well on camera. Might be another one of those. We'll know when I get out of the shower. We haven't used this dye before, it's a new dye, so we're going to see. It did look fairly blue on the camera. It looks more purple in person than it was like on her hands, but it still is kind of bluish even in person. But maybe that just means it'll be brighter because the other purple is really, really, really dark. Fucked up. I really fucked up. I've got my shirt on still. I'm supposed to take my shirt off before I do all this, because getting my shirt off without getting dye on it is gonna be fucking impossible. Like still rip shirt either way, because if I want, I could, you know, stretch out the neck, pulling my head through without having to touch anything. But damn, rinse it before I take my shirt off. I wish. Whenever I do this and I rinse out my beard, it takes like 10 minutes to rinse out all the dye. It's kind of insane how much of a sponge the beard is. And making it wet's just gonna make it a bigger mess. Of dye getting all over, dripping. I'll just take it off super smoothly and it'll work out perfectly. Actually, I'm gonna go upstairs and have my sister help me. Have her fucking hold the neck hole so it doesn't touch anything. Actually a bad idea. I could probably wrap my beard up in that bag. No, it's not a bad idea actually. I think I could eat a grocery bag. How many more bongs? I don't know. 45 minutes. More. Well, I'm also not a 2-year-old. I know how to deal with the bag. It is true when you are too young to know you got a bag on your head. It's actually not going to be over my mouth. I'm going to take a grocery bag and put it on my beard. The bottom half of my head. It'll be partially over my mouth, but it's not going to be like up over my head. Just like to the point of like being stuck. the concern though. We use Diplo. Okay. Lots of Diplos. There's a crooked penny in the hourglass to make more Diplos. Hey Moon, how you doing? Am I keeping count? Nah. I'm going based on time. We're gonna go till about 3 hours in game time, and then probably a little bit longer than that. Hopefully have 1,000 of these. Well, Pepe, they changed it. You don't start with as many Eden Blessings as you pick up now. I'm only gonna start with 10 extra items, no matter how many I take. But the extra ones I do take are gonna carry over for the ones after that. The plan is to have a whole bunch of runs in a row now with Eden Blessings. Make them all exciting. Because honestly, playing this game with some of the default stats that you can start with, I almost wish that's something they would adjust on Eden, is take away some of the really low stats you can start with, like starting with 18, 19 tier rate runner is like so painful. Like 2.5 damage. Makes the run ridiculously, tediously slow and unenjoyable and not necessarily even hard. Plenty of really easy items you can get that help make those runs super fucking easy actually, but they're still long as hell. Yeah, Pepe. Right now, I don't know if you can tell, but we just dyed my beard purple. So right now I'm waiting for 30 minutes to go up so I can go in a shower. Yeah, it's a little short, dude. We're going back and continuing now. I miss up. You. Might just go until we run out of Diplos. See where that puts us. Oh, this is depths. You don't see any items because we had to stop the game and restart the game, so the item tracker messes up and clears whatever items we had. So all it's showing you now is thousands of Eden Blessings or hundreds of Eden Blessings we picked up. Every time you count to 10 on how many we picked up, that's another game we're going to start with 10 total. Well, the item tracker is only showing the real estate of how much I decide the program to show. If I were to scroll down, try to show you, there's tons and tons and tons of Eden Blessings down below that you don't see. Yeah. We'll go till 2:30 in-game time, and then I'll take a shower. They tried to fix Eden Blessing glitch Made it more broken. I don't think they tried to fix it. I think they literally looked at the mechanic, probably got reports or people talking about it, or someone caught someone's eye at some point. And they wanted to see if it was actually a bug or what, and this is now how they've decided to deal with it. This is the mechanic of Eden Blessing now. You know, it's no longer a glitch or a bug. This is how they decided it. But this is how they want it to work. They wanted to only give you 10. They want them to carry over. It was a planned thing that they implemented, and now this is the reality we have. So it's no longer a bug. I tried showing off this bug. We discovered this bug on stream over 3 years ago now, and people would complain about me using it back then and say like, "You're making the game too easy." And I was like saying, you know, like a couple of other bugs that have been fixed now, like the buffering bug, right? You could pause buffer back in the day. We showed that off all the time until it got fixed. If you were to pause the game and click outside the window, every time you come back and try to unpause, it would repause itself like that. Well, like, before they patched it, you could actually move a small pixel every time it would unpause for that split second, but nothing in the game would actually move with you. You could pause buffer your way from one side of the room to the other side of the room. Completely avoid enemies if you were low health. You could use the pause buffering to move into the black market every single time you found a crawl space. Tons of uses for that bug, and we would show it off all the time, and it eventually got fixed. The same idea with Eden Blessing, because it seemed, and it was definitely as it was a bug. Being able to start with like 100 items is weird, especially because stuff like that can crash the game. Like having too many of the same items can cause a bunch of items to spawn on the ground, and too many items spawn on the ground when you start the game, it can crash and you have problems. So I feel like showing it off is a good thing, but now they've looked at it and they've said this is how we want it to be. It's no longer a bug, it's just a feature. Or exploit, or whatever you want to call it. Did the Hourglass change your RNG? No. That's why the Hourglass is so beneficial, is because you can see what RNG is going to deal you and then go back in time and take advantage of it. There's ways that you can change RNG after using the Hourglass that don't involve the Hourglass, like buying certain items or picking up other items before doing something will change the outcome. Use Crooked Penny and it fails. When you go back in time, it won't fail again. It'll fail every time if you go back in time. That's how you do this. You use the Hourglass with the Crooked Penny, you use the Crooked Penny over and over until it succeeds, and then you go back in time and use that successful charge to double up whatever you want. Hey Zamza, how you doing, man? I think it's so many batteries. Playing card? Yeah. In this one, I think we just had restock. I was able to buy batteries. We had restock in 2 Steam sales, I think. But you can, you know, there's plenty of ways to make batteries or just get sharp plug and stuff. I mean, and since you're going back in time, you can undo a lot of the damage, you know, to get that setup going if you have to use sharp plug. Go pretty good. About to go shower and wash all this dye out of my beard and see what our beard looks like afterwards. Probably hard to tell now, the camera being smaller, but we dyed my beard purple on stream just now. No, you cannot use Diplo on a Diplo. Used to be able to, not anymore. So we're gonna go back, Pepe. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my shower, because I can't just like let this stream sit there, you know? Can't take you guys with me in the shower, so find like a clip or a past broadcast maybe that I can play, highlight something. You guys might enjoy watching. Like there's lag all of a sudden in this room? I do. Like maybe I should check the blessings in the middle and make sure they're not getting overlapped. Almost sounds like Mega Man X. Or no, I can't, I don't have my headphones on sadly. I can't put my headphones on, I can die in my face. After this room clear, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll find something to put out for a video.
Excellent!
Who was that? Oh, $2 from Pepe. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Guys, get some hearts in the chat. I tried to do the guitar thing, but I can't like bring my arm up in this fucking thing right now. What color dye? It's like a dark. It's like a purple. Ooh, look at that. The Eden blessings overlap there. Alright, we gotta grab these to make sure they don't have any shenanigans. If they overlap and you miss them and you start doubling up, then they keep overlapping and eventually you have like literally 100 Eden blessings hidden under one item and it causes really weird and bad lag. That was a raincoat. It's like a tabletop protector that we cut a hole into them. I slipped myself through. Gotta make sure there's none hidden underneath. But they're only the Malo, how you doing? What are you doing, Kitty? She's playing with the fucking guitar. Oh, thanks, Pepe. Appreciate it. A little more full than I wanted, but hold this herd of Eden blessings for now. Make it small, and then hey. I hear you chewing on something, stop that. That food hasn't been delivered yet. So we got her like my food that she wants, so I gave her some tuna. And she fucking destroyed it, she loved it. So she's on like a fucking rampage to go find anything to eat, I guess. Oh, everything's edible now. forgot to take my shirt off. I even thought about it right before I started. Like, okay, I gotta take my shirt off, and then I just fucking forgot completely. I get fucked up and die. I've got an undershirt on too, a thermal shirt, so I get fucked up too. Try going with the bag over the beard and see if that works. Alright boys, I'm going to take a quick break here and shower off the dye. Here we go, give me all the lux. Siphon it. Why is it not working? Hello? Why is this not working? That's just plugged in. Hold on. Okay, so why will you not work? What's going on? Oh wait, maybe that's why. Ah, give me the lux, siphon it, crush it down, turn it into the run. What do we got? Oh baby. So that was a 2 soul heart start. GG. Even without the extra items, it'd be a GG. Fucking book starting. Make me money. Because we're gonna check for more options. Looks like a good room for the secret. Money. Lucky. I like napping so much, but we're gonna keep going. There it is. We'll have some fun. Thank you. God, head 9 room, right? Sacred Heart's better though. Oh yeah. So there's no reason to put those right in. I mean, there is a reason, but not right now. Because that will get you the secret room and both urns. But we already know where the secret room was, so it's not really worth it. Got it actually that good. It's good because it gives you homing in the aura. With certain tiers, it's pretty good, but over Sacred Heart, Sacred Heart hands down. Honestly, I don't understand why Sacred Heart's so much better than Godhead. It's much, much better. Aw, damn, I could have used that to get those bombs for free. Oh well. Sacred Heart gives you a 2.3 damage multiplier that stacks with everything. So it pretty much doubles your damage just picking it up. Hey, Sick Teal with the raid. Thank you so much, man. How you doing tonight? I want to point out that I've never heard of an arcade with a fucking bed in it in my life. What is this all about? Is that a thing in some part of the country where it's like, hey, let's go to the arcade. Oh, what game are you gonna play? I'm gonna play Go to Sleep. That doesn't sound like a real game. It's not. That was the joke. Go back. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you. Hey Zayo, thank you for the host. I mean the bits. Thank you, Sick, for the host. Red. I said thank you so much, Sick. How you doing, man? What you use your crystals on? Crystals are best used for just energy, believe it or not. In Star Wars game we're talking about. Farm your characters better. So like Cantina energy, so you can get more Hera shards to get Hera leveled up faster and stuff like that. You can start making crystals in the arena, then you can use them on other stuff sometimes, but... You can always just save them too. Like, you don't have to spend your crystals right away if you're not really sure what to use them on. You don't feel like you have a pressing need to use them. Gold? Gold! Bomberinos! Okay. Don't really want to give me any bombs though, huh? Mm-hmm. Fuck it. Aww. We got bombs now. If I was a super secret room, that's not there or there. It'd be there. Hello, hello. Earth row. Sierra. Algiz. I'm not gonna carry that Yara all the way with me, fuck that. Oh yeah, baby. Take the black rune with us. I was hoping for maybe a little bit more than that, but whatever. What's giving you special tiers, or is it just tier height? What's it called? I forgot the name. Pupula duplex. Pupula. The wide eye looking item. 2 irises. Spectral, yep. Nice. Would very much like that. Amnesia, yay! Amazing pills. Oh, Shady, how you doing, man? Money. Trying to use the orbs to farm money. Ah, shit. Tiers. We have chocolate milk, so the tier rate doesn't really matter. No, don't poison him. Don't you dare fucking crash. Fucking orbital. Okay, this will help. Nice. Ugh. Nice. Nice. So 3 coins, please. Or what? 5 coins, am I? 4. I don't know. I just know we got chaos and a lot of bombs and a roll machine, so I want 15 coins. Like that right fucking there. I hate this agent. Not good damage. and swallow it. What? Okay. Look at him. Nice. Bam. Oh. Oh. No lucky. Because the hook brings you back. The hookworm. Brian telling you no lie. Give me that soul heart that I don't need. No money. Either. And another battery to go with it. Fuck it. So what does everybody think of the new Aladdin trailer? How many of you are super excited for Will Smith playing Will Smith as the genie? Oh, he looks awful, but above that, he literally is not doing a character. It's not a new take on the genie, it's just Will Smith talking like himself in blueface. With terrible Photoshop skills. It is such an insult to Robin Williams, I mean. I will watch every Disney and Pixar movie ever, not ridiculously excited. No thanks. That one's gonna be so bad. It looks like a fucking porn production version of the movie. And if the excuse is, well, the CG is probably not finished yet, like, then don't show this monstrosity. Like, there's no spinning that into a positive. Jafar. Nope. That's supposed to be intimidating. Their version of Jafar is a joke. I'm not excited at all. Like I said, the CGI isn't even the main thing. The voice on Jafar. Talk about not. He's
Aladdin, please get me the lamp. Would you mind going and getting that lamp for me, please, sir?
Here, we'll watch it on stream.
Bring me the lamp.
Come on. Come on. You can defend that.
Bring me the lamp.
Street rats. Where's the fucking? I would. He's
A street rat, Aladdin. You're a street rat. Your life begins now.
exposition.
Aladdin.
Like we don't know what fucking movie we're watching. So much. And no offense, but what the hell is this? They know that Aladdin's not in India, right? And this is not a Bollywood feature, right? Do they not know that? Do they not know where Arabia is? Arabian. It looks cool, but it looks straight out of India. Like the coloring, the elephant. I mean, I know I'm sure some of this is not completely unique to India, obviously, but it has that look of like, holy shit, Bollywood movie. Will Smith is an embarrassment to Smurfs everywhere. Yeah, she's cute. And Aladdin doesn't look bad or anything. Him, like the actor playing Aladdin, I don't have any problem with him really. But this.
You really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, land, none of that ringing a bell.
At what point does some executive see this part, you know, this trailer before it goes out, and they're just like, you know, in their head they're just screaming like, fuck. But they have to put their name on it and be like, aha, well. What, did we add both of them together? Yeah, we did. Cool.
What is for this? I'll get you next time. Catch it.
Annoying. It's like they fucked Mr. Clean. And if I heard someone like saying, like, it doesn't matter what they did, people wouldn't be happy. No shit, don't do it. No one asked for this. If you think that's a solid defense for people complaining about how ridiculous that looks, I got news for you. It's not. And they're gonna be unhappy no matter what they do. People weren't happy the second they said they're gonna do it, and they were rightfully so upset. Honestly, Lion King looks better because it's not gonna have any humans. With Uncanny Valley just all over the place. Like, even, like I said, even the way he sounds and is talking and everything, how is that it's just Will Smith saying he's the genie? Wishes? Lamp? Ever heard of this before? And, you know, Robin Williams actually has, like, tons and tons and tons of outtakes from when he did Genie. Enough to easily do another version of his character with all that, but he put a stipulation in his will when he died saying that it will not be used until a certain amount of time or something. What did that tell you? That even he knew, the guy who everyone knows the role for, knew it was not time. Respect his fucking wishes, man. Wait fucking 15 years for your goddamn greedy bullshit. Redo the movie. Jungle Book wasn't too bad, although some of the songs were not good. Like, Christopher Walken singing is like the funniest, worst thing to watch ever. Rue that. I'm trying, guys. I'm taking all the blind items. Just make me stronger. These guys are gonna farm money on pretty easily. They basically don't take damage usually. He's charismatic, sure. That's why he was picked, I'm sure, but I don't see. I mean, he's an actor in Hollywood. I should hope that they're charismatic. That'd be quite an interesting selling point for your actor. Well, he's not very charismatic, but and if I had to pick, there's plenty of people that are not charismatic and still actors and actresses. It's always wondering. I'm always like amazed that they can work still. And I've talked about this plenty of times on the stream. My go-to example for that is oh, I'm not gonna remember his name. Hold on, I'll think of it. He was just in Blade Runner, the new one, and he's actually in one movie finally where I can say he actually plays a different role. Finally, yeah, Gosling. And every time I bring this up, they always bring up the same point that I'm gonna criticize. The guy has no range. The guy has no facial expression half the time. The guy is literally just like putting on his James Dean face, and that's about it, and then hoping for the best, and it's just vapid and shallow and terrible, but some people are just like, it's amazing! He was only funny in that comedy movie that he did recently. I can't think of the name of it, actually. Nice Guys? Or something like that. I think I saw Big Short. No, but here's the same thing. Here's the problem I have is when he was first up and coming and all his roles were the same guy who doesn't show much emotion. People were like, well, that's because the character that he's playing doesn't show much emotion. It's like, oh, you think that's a fucking coincidence that his publicist got him, or is it whatever, his agent got him a bunch of roles where it doesn't matter if you show much of emotion. Just so happens that he doesn't show much emotion. Like, you play to your strengths. I get that. I don't care if people don't agree with that. Like, I know people love him, so it's like I'm expecting that. That's fine. Same thing with what's her face from Mother, the movie Mother. She can't act for fucking shit, but yet Hunger Games and shit. J-Lo, yeah, seriously, so untalented.
You see, because when you put a pouty face on, and then act confused, it's really good acting.
No, it's not. And then you find out, you know, who she's hanging out with and all this stuff, following out with the wine scene. It's like, oh, that's why she's famous. Okay. It all makes sense now. Let's see, Whiplash. Whiplash is amazing. Whiplash is like the best fucking... Not the best movie ever, I was going to say. Whiplash has the most satisfying ending to a movie I've seen in like the past 10 years. But if you're not into music, you're not going to probably find it all that amazing. I mean, some people will, but some people won't. You got to kind of be into music to really enjoy that movie. Yeah, Miles Teller's a really great actor. He also had some drum experience, which does help him, you know, seem very legit when he's drumming. And he put a lot of practice to look legit too, you know, after that. So I totally respect that. There's a huge fucking range of emotions in that movie for an actor. Like, if you want to see an actor who's got a range of emotions, like that's what I'm talking about. You look at some of these other actors that are like famous, and you look at their movies they're most famous for, and it's dry, same character the whole way through, same, playing it safe. It's weird. Hey, El Nino, how you doing? Here's an idea you haven't done too. Original script. You know what the thing is about Disney? I feel like they have a huge library of stuff they could remake. That stuff that's not quite as famous that would still be enjoyable to see remade. Like The Rescue is Down Under, like some of the other movies that weren't quite as big, but still sort of popular, are not so, you know, the IP is not so coveted by everybody so tightly that, like, if you were to do a remake, they might just be like, oh. But trying to remake Aladdin is like, you know how many fucking kids watch that goddamn carpet ride scene and that's like engraved in their head? When you try to redo that in the movie and you don't hit the note perfectly, or you don't do this perfectly and it doesn't line up perfectly in the kid's head, or the, you know, they were kids, now they're adults, they're not gonna like this movie. Well, the younger people will just show them the original Aladdin then. Nothing was not necessary to make this one. What do I watch on Netflix? Not much. I don't really watch Netflix. We have Netflix, I just don't watch it. I'm watching True Detective. It's the 3rd season. Much better than the 2nd season. Probably should have saw that coming. Their health though. That's good in season. Not quite as good as season 1. Season 1's really fucking good. Like, it's really hard to top. I'm not a huge fan of God, McConaughey. My names today are just not coming to me good. I'm like having a bad memory for names today. Not a huge fan of McConaughey, but he was really great in that. I'm not a fan of McConaughey when he plays the cool fucking I got everything under control character. I hate that shit. It was pretty fucking bad. It was just bearable enough to watch and be like, okay, yeah, there's something there, but then you compare it to like, it reminds me of when you watch like some of the later seasons of Dexter. Like you watched it just because you wanted to watch the show. You didn't watch it because you were actually enjoying watching the show. You know what I mean? That was my main. That's why it's not as good as season 1. Is there's a couple times I'll find myself looking over at like the monitor or doing something on my video game because it's got a little slow all of a sudden in season 3, and I'm not interested in whatever they're talking about. Mr. Peeps. So you can't really tell, but the smart fly does block shots. We went around there for a little bit and did some orbital work as if it was an actual decent orbital, but shots got overwhelming and we got hit. Honestly, I probably should have taken the fly for flight. Probably could have re-released Aladdin with an updated animation. 100% expected to be better than. Oh yeah, for sure. Redo the animation completely. That's what they should be doing. Me and my buddy watched literally 25 seconds of the original Lion King not that long ago, and I shut it off so fucking fast because the animation does not hold up. Like when I was a kid, it looked a lot more impressive. Watching as adults, kind of like, that's pretty dated looking animation here. Like, not saying it has to be CGI, it just doesn't look as like vibrant as I bet it could nowadays. Retouch some of the classics and see how it goes. Like, give it a shot. Give that a shot before going all out. Let's remake and fucking piss all over Robin Williams' memory. Yeah. Seinfeld. I don't know, holds up really well. So. Plenty of shows hold up fine. Breaking Bad holds up fine. It's not trying to be. It's in a time. It's in a set time period, so it's never gonna feel like, oh, that's dated. That got old. There's no more cell phones like that anymore, or whatever. Like. Yeah, period pieces always hold up because they're being, well, unless they're not historically accurate. You know. There's going to be shows that we think are timeless and classics forever that are going to be seen as like a joke in 50 years. And we're going to be like, what? Like when you watch a fucking show from like black and white TV, like, you know, let's go Twilight Zone. You see some of the special effects of like the pig mask people and you're like, well, it's kind of cheesy. That's going to be Game of Thrones in 50 years. This isn't even in virtual reality. There's no virtual world. You can't play a fucking MMO based on the game while you're watching it that's all tied in together. This is so fucking lame. This is gonna be like 50 years from now when everything is goddamn connected in some futuristic way. We're gonna look at these older fucking masterpieces and just be like, ew. And you'll have like the people that like, you just don't get it, man. The classics are way better. They're fucking like the guys who are all about vinyl records still. Matrix still looks pretty good, yeah. A couple little bits here and there in Matrix. Well, Matrix 1 holds up because the CGI isn't so over the top yet. The use of it. I think it's the third one where they have the giant fucking thousands of Smiths fighting in the middle of the city, and it looks like so ridiculously bad CGI when they're fighting. A little bit of damage. A little bit of Monica in my life. Mr. Ghost. Yeah, oh cool, restock, yeah. Very helpful.
Yeah.